Hey, Kyle Hinson here. Hope you're doing well. Just wanted to recap Easter Sunday with you real quick and give you a preview of what's coming up. It's been a bittersweet week. We had a really great Easter service on Sunday. I'll talk about that in just a second. And then most of my mother-in-law's family are over for Easter dinner, and then I found out Easter afternoon that my uncle passed away. My dad's brother, he had been sick for a while, so it wasn't a surprise. He was a Christian. Just got back from the funeral yesterday, and so I'm really happy that I believe he's. Yeah, everybody says he's at a better place. He's with God. He's in heaven. He's whole and he's healed. But it still hurts. I miss him, but I'll see him again one day. But anyway, so it's been kind of a whirlwind week. Just getting caught up now. And yeah, Easter itself was great, though. We had 1,725 people, which is right about what we normally have. Last year we had, I think, 1,800 or so it's right about that area. One of the very cool things about this, let me just break it down for you. Just in the sanctuary, we had 1,206 people between the three services, just in our sanctuary. That's not including kids. Now, older kids like high school were with their parents, but that's not including middle school and lower who are in their own classrooms. It's not including City Light. It's not including the Grove. And so that total number comes out to 1,725, which we're extremely grateful for. The cool thing about it, though, apart from just a big number, was that I felt like they were manageable numbers. And what I mean by that is in past years, when we've been slightly higher, um, either because of the numbers or because we weren't prepared, it didn't feel like they were sustainable numbers. But this year, it felt like that's a number that we can sustain. The parking lot was great. Um, I don't think we had to make too much use of the overflow rooms because of our people being kind enough to spread out. We had 240 in the first service, which is about 100 more than normal because of people moving to the first service to make room in the other two. And then we had 430 and then 536 in the 1145, just sanctuary wise. So it was really good. Those are doable numbers, and if that becomes the new normal, which is what I'm praying for, right? I mean, we had about 700 people more than we normally do, 600, 700 people more than normal. If that becomes the new normal, the good thing is we can actually sustain that. We can sustain those numbers and not feel burdened or overwhelmed. So that's good. 80 people returned cards to say that they wanted to be part of the Not a Fan journey. And we started on Wednesday, and we had 9 show up. We contacted all 80, and 9 showed up. So I'm not sure, what that's all about. We are going to follow up, and it's not too late for them to be involved. I know some people have job conflicts and things like that. But I am hoping that even if they're not part of the Wednesday small group experience, at the very least they'll be part of the Sunday experience. Um, because I really think that this series is perfect, not just for Christians, but this is perfect for Christians to invite their non-Christian friends. And that brings us to a preview of Sunday's message. I'm actually going to be revisiting the exact same verse from last Sunday, where Jesus says, "If anyone wants to be my disciple, they have to take up their cross, deny themselves, and follow me." I'll be revisiting that, and then also looking at a passage from John chapter 1, where it says that Jesus was full of grace and truth. And here's why I'm excited about this week's message. I'm excited because we're going to begin to explore that tension between the fact that anybody can come to Jesus. It doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter what you've done in your past, it doesn't matter what you're doing as of this moment. You're invited to come to Jesus. Anyone is invited. Everyone is invited. There's grace. But there's a tension there with the fact that if you come to Jesus as you are, he will challenge you to not stay as you are. Because there's the truth of God too. And the truth is that oftentimes we have issues that we need to release and let go of, and things that we're holding on to that we need to give up. So there's the tension between the grace and the acceptance of God, and at the same time the fact that we have to deny ourselves. And how do we live that tension out? We're talking about that this Sunday. And so it's going to be really powerful. It's going to be, I believe, very informative. And so if you're a Christian, if you're a Spring Valleyer, I think you really want to be here. And this is still a great opportunity to invite those friends and family. Even if they missed Easter, they can listen to that sermon online for free, and they can come, and still it's a great week to bring them. So I hope to see you. Hope to see all your friends and family. Have a good week until Sunday. Bye-bye.